section's about factoring, and the basic idea of factoring is that you're dividing out what's in common with all the terms in your expression. If you think about the top expression and the bottom expression, you'll see that they evaluate to be the same thing. That's because I kind of use the reverse distributive property to rewrite both expressions. I took the top expression and I saw both of the numbers, both 2 and 4, were divisible by 2. So I divided that 2 out and put it on the outside of the expression. That way, when we simplify, it turns out to be the exact same thing. You're going to learn to do something similar, like in this top expression. If you look at it, everything's divisible by 2. But you're going to learn a trick so that this expression here can be factored a little bit more so it can look a little differently. We'll learn the trick so that we can take that whole expression right above and we can factor it so it looks like this. And if you remember FOIL, or if you remember multiplying two parentheses with two terms, you multiply these parentheses out and they'll turn back into what you started with way up here. So factoring is about rewriting something so that it's all kind of condensed. And the key to this whole chapter is that you need to think about the A term. A quadratic expression, or in other words, an expression where the variable is being squared right here, is in standard form when you have it in descending order, where it's x squared, then x, then no x. So the key to this chapter is thinking about this number. When you're trying to factor, you need to ask yourself, is A just 1? Or in other words, is it something like this, x squared plus 2x plus 1? Here, A is 1 because it's not written. So yes, the answer to the question would be A is 1. You can factor it with the easier method. But if A doesn't equal 1, we need something more complicated. So always ask yourself that question before you start the problem.